One of the problems that I often come across is the leader is frustrated because it's always them that has to come up with the ideas and always them that has to come up with the solutions. They're constantly having to push and drive momentum. And actually what they really want is their leadership team to be one team working together and everybody contributing to ideas and having really energized, informative, expert kind of conversations, but they're just not getting it.
We've both got a lot of experience in the corporate sector as well as working with smaller businesses, and we see this problem you described. You get a desire to open up and have more ideas. The leader are trying to bring in fresh ideas and generate more kind of momentum and sustain that momentum with the teams, aren't they? As you say, you ask a room though, and who holds their hand up? Who actually speaks? And more to the point, who isn't speaking? When the meeting breaks up, how confident are we that we really know what's going on in each person's mind, how committed they are, whether they've got serious misgivings, etc. And that already begins to erode the success probability of the plan. The fact that you might have to then go back and revisit it several times, which is costly, frustrating. There's risks that we trip up in execution, right? So these are all problems that we see again and again in businesses. And you either kind of go, oh, well, that's the way it is. Or you think, surely we can raise the game and do something better, right?
You know, the problems that we're facing in, the world, in business, just within our families and our communities, it needs a collective response. So if you get 10 people in the room sharing their ideas, you come up with a genius solution. That's how we're going to solve the biggest problems, to innovate, to stay ahead of the game, and to give companies the ultimate competitive advantage.
We both work in the field of helping business leaders and teams to communicate more effectively with less friction, and not just to get the job done better, but actually to feel better about it, to have a healthier work environment, right?
What do you think are the top barriers and blocks to having these open, innovative, creative style conversations that are going to solve the biggest problems?
To keep this as simple as humanly possible doesn't mean it's easy, but I would say it comes down to not knowing ourselves and understanding others well enough. If we knew ourselves really well, not just kind of our skill sets, but kind of our own disposition, if you like, and if we understood other people, what are the odds that that's going to make for much smoother meeting of mind and conversations?
People put people in boxes and they come into every situation based on all of their past experiences, and they make huge generalizations about people without actually connecting and really finding out what motivates, what inspires, what past experience people have got, and how they're seeing the world through their particular perspective.
The biggest barrier is we put people in boxes and we already have a pre-cooked answer. And then the solution I would propose is know thyself, understand each other.